Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Come, Daddy's back. Like, come on. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. PGA Tour event with a reviewer. Finish a round with 15% three putt avoidance. I can do the Tita. Look at you two. Tita. Look at you two. You see? You on YouTube. Take credit. Louis, lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down.
This PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Back with my old mate Rich Beam here at TPC Summerlin. I'm Luke Elvey. Rich, this opening hole, take us through it.
Simple little opening hole, just 409 yards. Players want to avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side, so they'll go off this tee with maybe a 3-wood or even a 2-iron. No need for the driver. Driver brings the second shot in a little bit too close. They can tuck this pin over the left-hand side and make it very challenging, but all in all, a good birdie opportunity.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty.
All right.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Right. Watch.
Well, I like the look of this.
Oh,
This is a par putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Starting the round at even par.
I can see those curves.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Let's head out to the 7th hole. Getting ready to play their third. Great looking shot this. That goes down for an eagle. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well.
Great.
Let's return to live play now. This is from miles away. hole. And down she goes, the long-range bomb. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Go lay down. Yep. Go lay down.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. One win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one looks like it's going right.
The wind is not blowing.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. It's on a good line. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently 1 under for the day. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay from earlier.
Straight edge, but it's like
Third shot now.
This lie's not great. Right up in the canopy of the trees. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Yeah, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
"18 feet to the cup." It was on a good line. Putting for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Bogey.
Billy Horschel currently in the lead here. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And this one might need to get down a little. And this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, what a great stroke. And he holds it. What a putt. And that will take him to 1 under. Why not take another look at that effort? Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This looks to be heading to the green. We'll get a share of second if you can make this putt. Looking really good.
Probably should.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
I
will take that also into the top 5 now.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, I'm on the 11th hole now, and this is Kevin Kisner's next shot.
What a shot. Almost went in the bucket.
Yeah, good bunker shot there. Nothing left for the par.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Billy Horschel is atop the leaderboard with a 3-stroke advantage.
Yeah, but he's also...
The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. This one's for birdie. This one started out on a good line. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, I'm down here on the 9th hole as we get ready for Patrick Cantley's next shot.
This is their 5th shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the 8th. And he needs this to save par. If it's up, it could be in. Well hold. He's currently tied for 2nd. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Sitting at -3, currently tied for second. And John, how long is this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Looks like about 30 feet, I'd say, to the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And down it goes. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together.
The 10th, the TPC Sutherland, is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. And now we go to the 12th, where this happened just a moment ago. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay?
Risky little bunker shot, but watch this.
Patrick Cantlay was known as that can't-miss kid. He went through all sorts of issues injury-wise and also personally losing his friend and caddy in a tragic accident. But he's a guy who has finally found his way to the top. Is it where it belongs, Rich?
He's one of the purest swingers, ball strikers in the game, and he's also got the competitive fire that burns awfully bright in his system. There's no doubt that he can be a force to contend with for years to come on the PGA Tour, Luke. I think the one thing that he needs to be mindful of is his pace of play. I think at times it gets a little bit slow, but in saying that, if he's only hitting it 63 times around, how long can it take? I mean, he's an amazing, amazing player.
That's frustrating. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. He's currently sitting in second. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water. It starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
How I do a perfect swing and ended up over. No.
Yeah, that one will play. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Not that bad. You're all
Oh my God.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
And let's have one more look at that shot. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago.
This player is half man and half amazing.
And back to the course with the live action. Time for the second shot
Gee,
here at the 13th.
Stop it. You stop entertaining the bullshit. Yeah. You shouldn't be entertaining. Go lay down.
The interesting choice of the driver here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Aggressive, I love it, especially since they're one back of the lead.
Putting for birdie. It's on a great line. And that will drop in for birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 5 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Is that right? I think so. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, they lucked out here. I mean, they did get into some deep rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
Oh, that was pure. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And down she goes. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Oh, that is flushed. Get on the green. And here we are with the third shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. Oh, that almost went in. Can make this one. It's for par. And with that, now at 5 under with a few holes to play.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Down here on the 16th hole, this is Matt Kuchar.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. This would be a great up and down from this spot. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along of this green.
Well, these are the kind of putts that bring out the best in players. Do you think this person's clutch?
We're certainly going to find out momentarily, Luke.
Not a bad line, this. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will move into 6 under par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, this has to be more than 40 feet from where they're standing. I'm going to go with 42 feet to the cup.
one had eyes for it the whole way. And it's time to recap that play. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Going with the pitching wedge here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. And this putt for a final score of 64.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Wow, was that a rush of blood or something?
Crushing, isn't it?
13 feet to the hole. Go on, get in the hole. And with that putt, that'll bring his tournament to a close. Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
I'm very impressed with how this player battled, trying to get that back-to-back win, coming up a little bit shy, nothing to hang your head about.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.